Alright, day 6, Wednesday. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Quite a cold night last night actually. Got very cold. So this is the actual Yo homestead, Yo abandoned homestead that we was looking around last night. What is there? A well. Yeah, right.
You can open the lid too, like, and look right down.
Yeah, right. So you can actually get water out of this well and have a heat it up with the fire and have a hot shower if you're really keen. Put your bucket on the little handle if you wanted to go down. Helps if you're not standing on it. It's probably 5 meters down there. Pretty cool. So we'll have some brekkie and a coffee and hopefully be gone by 7 o'clock. It's just a little shack in the middle of nowhere. Very quiet out here. There's not much happening at all.
Well, we left Laverton yesterday. Now we're on the Amberdell. I think we've got a couple of 100k down the Amberdell. Found this little Yo abandoned homestead, apparently. Decided to camp here for the night. Just cooking up some brekkie, Trangia. It's currently 5:55 and freezing. So we'll just have some brekkie, pack up, and then off we go. Big day today. Get some K's under our belt.
No, he's very fucking slow. What the fuck is that? Is it a dung beetle? That's not a dung beetle.
It looked like one because it was glowing, but then it wasn't.
What a strange looking fucking thing.
It's just a bug. No dung predator. Mate, I didn't even see an animal for like the last 50 k's.
Alright, so we're nearly packed. Had some brekkie, had a coffee. Next stop, probably Neil Junction, where the Connie Sue meets the Amberdell. And then, so from here we've got about 350 k's through to Ilkelka. Yeah, so hopefully be there by lunchtime, depending what the road's like for us. So I'm all ready to go. Chris is pretty much ready. It's got a bit more on the table. Andrew's just doing some final packing, and we'll be out of here. Not a bad little spot. It's warmed up nicely now the sun's come up. I was thinking about putting some thermals on, but yeah, not going to worry about it now. So they must have had chickens or something. It looks like a little chicken coop. I'm not actually sure how old this place is. It's been revamped a little, so it's got a new roof on it. Go and have a look. Nearly ready. Alright. So yeah, someone's been out here and put a new roof on it. Probably a 4-wheel drive club of some description. Yeah. We have a feeling it might have been 2 rooms, and that's why there's 2 doors, maybe, leading outside. Maybe there was a wall in between these 2 doors. Not too sure. Something actually knocked the Emu export can and this off the shelf last night, and we think it was a rat. Spooked us a little bit, actually. We were sitting outside and all we heard was this crash inside. Dead still night, so no wind. Yeah, so we got some ginger beer, Corona, some wine, 5th leg. Yeah, matzos. And some baby carrots. So yeah, we'll finish up and get going and try and make up a bit of lost ground. All ready, mate?
All ready, big day.
Oh, that sun's beautiful. Whew. Yeah. Alright, we're out of here. Next stop, Neil Junction. See you later, yo. All packed. What's the time? You know?
7:30?
7:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do too badly.
20 past.
Anyway, see you at the next stop. Alright, so we've passed our first car, Land Cruiser, Trayback Land Cruiser. We're about, oh geez, what are we? We're about 80 k's from Yo Station, 80, 90 k. Just having a bit of a rest. We come across this park. It says Anne Rosalind Bedell, 19th of May 41 to the 24th of November 2010, wife of surveyor Len Bedell, and after whom this highway is named. Her ashes were placed at Woomera by her children and grandchildren, April 2011. Definitely in the middle of nowhere out here. It's pretty cool. Chris pouring his fuel in. Are you pouring your fuel in, Andrew?
Hey?
Are you pouring fuel in? Fuel.
Fuel? No, not yet.
Neil Junction, maybe.
Over 3/4.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Chris will get his in and we'll carry on. I think about another maybe 60 k's to Neil Junction, which intersects the Connie Sue Highway. Maybe I stop and Andrew can put some fuel in and we'll have a muesli bar and keep going.
Look forward to a fucking Neil Junction stop and a muesli bar.
Yeah, me too. Oh, fox, cunning as. Really?
Or is that your water leaking?
No, it's probably my water.
No, his water's up here. No, but off the edge, top of the rotor pad. Oh yeah, which way? With that hole. Yeah. Fucking oil leaking, water leaking.
Here we are, Neil Junction. Just stopped to have a bit of tucker, a couple of muesli bars. This is where we were going to camp last night, but didn't make it. This was the other route we we're going to take and head up the Connie Sue to the Great Central. But yeah, we ended up getting more fuel and going to do the Ambidel, which is great because the track's awesome. But yeah, just stopped here. Just about ready to go. Flies are pretty bad, as you can see, but yeah, anyway, how many more Ks we got till Elkirk? Hey?
120 to the aircraft.
120 to the aircraft we're going to go to, so, and then go and get some more fuel. Rightio.
Alright, so we've arrived at Neil Junction. This is the intersection between the Connie Sue Highway, which goes up to Warburton, and the Ambidel Highway. There's a track there. I don't think that's the Connie Sue though. I think the Connie Sue might be a couple of 100 metres up that way. I'm not entirely sure. On HEMA it shows it a bit further up, but yeah, anyway, this is Neil Junction. This is where we were supposed to camp last night, but obviously yeah, had to go into Cal, so that put an end to that. But here we are. I think it's about 100 and I think it's about 160 we've done today. Yeah, we'll have a muesli bar and a rest and continue on. I think the next spot might be the aeroplane, broken down aeroplane, the crashed aeroplane. Alright, so this is the Connie Sue. Goes down that way, which is about 200 metres from where we were down that way. So we've got Laverton, 240 miles. South Australia border, 220 miles. Coober Pedy, 600 miles. So yeah, we'll carry on. Yeah, we're very much in the desert now.
I'm going to take a souvenir.
It's quite warm. Here we are at the plane crash. About 50, 60 k's from Ilkelka Roadhouse. A bit of a boggy track coming in, very windy and twisty, which the DR didn't really like, but flyers are very friendly out here. The locals are very friendly. So I don't know how long this thing's been out here for. Goldfields Air Services. Might be able to get some parts to keep the DR running.
It's about that old.
It's been shot at. Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing when this thing actually came down. Yeah. I can't see giant. Oh,
How's the flies?
flies are fucking horrible. Eh?
What can we grab as a souvenir?
The wing.
Grab everything.
Yeah, I know. Just
Make it fly the rest of the way. Mate, the bloke at Alberta nice.
Scania. Outback Bill. 31 to 13. Far out, man. The flies are horrendous.
Is he the one that crashed?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think so. Far out, man. How many flies are there?
Scania.
Yeah. Anyway, a bit of a look around, then on to Ilkelka.
Here we are, the famous Ilkelka, whatever they call it.
Right, where's the Wi-Fi? Alright, so we've arrived at Ilkelka, in the middle of nowhere, about 550 k's from Laverton and about 780 odd k from Cooper Pedy. Just getting the bikes refueled out of the drum, and yeah, their flies are horrendous. If you can see, the flies are absolutely disgusting. Yuck. Yeah, no, Chris is nearly full. I think we ended up with more on the ground than we did in the bladders.
Okay, what about with something
Look at the monstrosity. Look how high it is.
Hey, mate, don't forget I got another Jerry to put in my lap.
Yeah.
Gotta put the Jerry in my lap, yeah?
Mine. Yeah, I know. Ah, flies found its way in my net again. Ah, jeez, man, these flies. Ah.
riding this bike. There's no room for him.
It's gonna have to like, it's gonna have to squeeze in like a sardine.
Why don't you try and get a towel going like me, mate? A tower.
Going low, mate.
Alright, so a bit of a look around Ilkilka. Didn't actually show before, there's a homestead through there. So we got Opal, paid $3.50 a litre. So $189 for 54 litres. So that's the, oh man, these flies are horrible. That's the roadhouse just there. So we got about 780 k's to Cooper Pedy. The bikes are well and truly loaded up now. We've all got around 60 litres of fuel, about 10 litres of water, all of our gear. And it looks like it's doing a wheelie. That's very impressive the way you've done that. Yeah, I know. Look. Yeah, one's not too bad. It's just heavy. Alright, we'll push off.
Well, we're all fully loaded now. This is as bad as it gets. There's Chris's rig, fully loaded up. Almost 60 litres on that, with everything else of fuel, plus the water. Brad's beast, fully loaded on his centre stand. Makes it a bit easier. He's got 60 litres of fuel on board. Here's my big leaning tower Pisa. Thought I'd build up instead of out. Jesus. Plus I got to put that jerry on front of me and my chair around my neck. Anyway, I can only get lighter from here. Wish us luck.
Righto, well we've pulled up camp about 100 k's east of Ilkilka. Just found a little spot on the side of the road. We actually got some neighbours about 4k back, some people in caravans and camper vans or whatever. Yeah, very tricky riding the bikes, especially seeing as how that's probably the sandiest bit we've had yet. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. So done about 105 k's, so managed to nearly get rid of one 7-litre bladder. Yeah, so got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. I don't know what the road ahead looks like. We actually bumped into a KTM 1290 or 1190, heading in the opposite direction, and he said it got quite boggy and sandy, but he's on a 300 kilo bike, so yeah, I'm not sure if it'll be the same for us. So yeah, just set up camp before it gets dark, have something to eat, and a few bush chooks. Got 3 bush chooks left over. I hope they haven't popped. Yeah,